Becoming unneedy, maintaining your individuality. I think that being in a monogamous relationship, it's very important for you to be your individual selves and to seek balance within your relationship. On many videos, I talk about how in my relationship, we are in a interdependent relationship where there are two individuals and we come together to love and support each other. I think that being in a monogamous relationship, this is very important. Otherwise, you will become too enmeshed. And enmeshment has been or has come up in our relationship, and it looks like being just too needy, where you have a lot of fear and anxiety, which was more so on my part of something bad happening, whether that is your partner cheating on you, your partner leaving you, or your partying not your party partner not needing you. So I think that it's very important for you to seek balance where you don't want to be too enmeshed where you feel like you would not be able to live without them. But you also don't go too far apart where it's like, why are we even dating? The first thing I think that you need to make sure that you remind yourself of are your own individual wants, desires, and goals. For me, I definitely lost sight of this specifically once me and my partner really started to get closer together. So we started casually dating, then we made it official, then we moved in together due to some like unforeseen circumstances, and then he bought a house and I moved in with him. And not only just a house, a duplex, which was basically a business. So not only do we live on one side together for the first time, just me and him, and then the pandemic hit. On top of that, we started a business basically where he had tenants, and that is the thing right there. I was putting we in front of everything. But this was his house. This was his business. These are his tenants. This is his income that he is profiting off of it. It's not mine. Yeah, I can help and support him, but I lost sight of everything that I was doing, and I was solely helping and supporting him to make this business work, thrive, and just, yeah, I was basically helping him do everything. Now, not saying that I don't do that anymore, but I was so invested and spent so much time helping him with the house and with the tenants that I literally lost sight of what I wanted, what I desired, and what my goals were. So I had to take a couple steps back and remind myself that this is his project, this is his individual goal. What are my individual goals? And then what would our together goals look like? So moving forward, our goal is to buy another duplex, and that will be together with both of our names on it. And when that happens, then I will definitely be adding to the pie and like supporting and making that duplex and that business thrive more. But until then, which I had to have a very hard, very tough, very uncomfortable conversation where I'm not doing this anymore. I basically told him, I am not helping you with all of this anymore. I'm not styling the house. I'm not helping you flip the house from top to bottom. I'm not taking pictures. I'm not looking at applications. I am not doing that. I need to invest time in my own individual wants, desires, and pursuits, like YouTube, for example. And we need to figure out what we want to do together. So right now, we don't really have anything that we, like anything big like that we do together, but our goal is to stack up as we are doing our own little side hustles. We both have full-time jobs, and we have little side hustles that we do to just add income to the pot so that we can, go after our bigger dream of getting another duplex. I think that is very important for you to have your own individual wants and desires. Otherwise, you will become more enmeshed and you will feel like you need your partner. This also came up for me where, I basically started to believe, oh my God, like if I lose him, I'm gonna lose the roof over my head. I'm gonna lose the just level of luxury that I was living, the comfortability that we were living in, where we have a 4-bedroom, 2-bedroom home with a whole main floor, living in a very nice neighborhood, living close to the city, and a lot of that was dependent on him. And I basically had to have a wake-up call where I said that if anything were to happen with this relationship, I would lose a lot of this stuff, and I didn't want to. So I had to reprioritize on what do I want, and I want to keep this lifestyle, but that can't be dependent on him. So that made me seek, looking for another job, seeking a promotion at my job, which I eventually did get, which is great. But just different things, and not being so enmeshed and needy and dependent on him for everything. The second and last thing that I want to talk about is just enjoying your own time as an individual. And I think this is very important because before you even, and I feel like comes in the dating phase, not even the like making it official phase. Before you even make it official and you're dating, you should be so not consumed with yourself, but you should be enjoying your individuality, your own time, you know, going to yoga, going for walks, going to movies, reading books, like arts and crafts, just your own individual time. You should be having so much fun with yourself that when someone else comes, it's not like a big, like, you lose yourself. Like, you have invested so much time in figuring out what you like and what you don't like and spending time with yourself that you prioritize that and you do that and you enjoy that. And for me, that has helped me to not become too enmeshed, is making sure that I enjoy doing my own thing, enjoy time by myself, enjoy time without my partner, and embracing my individuality, and not just doing it because I have to do it, doing it because I look forward to it. I look forward to shopping, for example. I look forward to creating a meal dinner. I look forward to creating a new cocktail. I look forward to watching old 90s movies and drinking a glass of wine. I look forward to Fridays where I can listen to 90s R&B. Like, those are moments and times that, yeah, he might join along, but if he didn't, I would still do them myself. And looking forward to those things and planning those things and actually doing those things and not always being together would also help, but in my experience has helped me to not be so needy. So I believe these two things are very important, and I think it just helps you to not lose yourself in your relationship. Being in a monogamous relationship is one of the greatest feelings, and you create such of a great bond, but it can also be very daunting, and it can be a big risk, and it can be very hard if it doesn't pan out the way that you wanted it to pan out. And I think things like this help it to not be so daunting, be so serious, be such of a risk, is making sure that you maintain your individuality. I'm very eager to hear what you all think about in the comments below, especially those of you that have been in monogamous relationships. And for those of you that haven't, do you think that if you kept these things in mind, would that change your perception or how you would perceive monogamous relationships? Can't wait to talk to you in the comments below. And on that note, remember to be the change you wish to see today. Take care.